Well, each year, Columbus and Lowndes County honor first responders with the Salute to Lowndes County's Finest. The event not only celebrates their daily service, but also raises money to help them in times of need. Grace Brister has more.
When disaster strikes, most people run away from the chaos.
And these folks, they don't run away, they run towards it.
While they often put their lives on the line, sometimes they find themselves in need of help. The Salute to Lowndes County's Finest Recovery and Relief Fund helps the first responders in those times of personal need. Captain Shannon Murphy with Columbus Fire and Rescue has been on the other side of an emergency.
Well, earlier this year I had to have emergency surgery in the middle of the night, and when I went to the emergency room, after I got back from being off for 2 weeks, the foundation here forwarded a check and it helped us out where the surgery bill was not a financial burden, and I am very grateful for it, and my wife and family are grateful for it too.
Clayton Aldridge with Columbus Fire and Rescue says when he was out for medical reasons, the program helped him make ends meet.
It was an absolute blessing. We knew this resource was here, but one thing about first responders is we are very headstrong and not wanting to ask for help. But to know that we have somebody there that's willing to step in and say, hey, look, we know what you do. We know that you want to be a service to our community. We want to serve you. It was an absolute blessing from God just for them to step in and say, hey, look, we know you're struggling right now, whether you say it or not. How can we come fill the gap for you? To say it was a blessing is an understatement. It was surprised, grateful, humbled. I mean, any emotion that you can think of, we were feeling it for sure.
Founder Mark Smith says the motivation to put this event on every year comes from never being able to say thank you enough to first responders.
You know, I'm a veteran and I hear it all the time. Thank you for your service and our active duty military. We always try to make sure that they know that they're appreciated. But, you know, when I came back from ground zero, there was nothing being done for our first responders. And so that's why we started it. That's why we continue to do it, and we'll continue to do it as long as I have a breath in me. Just telling them thanks. And just, we know that you don't get appreciated enough. We know you're underpaid and you're overworked and you're underappreciated. And we want to just, in a small way, and then the Recovery and Relief Fund throughout the year is a way that we can thank them when they're in a time of need.
Timothy Sykes with Airbus says this helps first responders to not have to worry about the what ifs.
These guys that put their lives in danger when they need help, this relief fund supports that effort. So it's a wonderful feeling to be a part of that.
Smith says the event raised more than $100,000 since it began in 2002. He credits sponsors for making it possible and invites other groups to help support first responders by calling 662-549-7712 or emailing msmith@cpigroup.com.